Hello YouTube and welcome back to Chef Lethal Plays Path of Exile, episode number 32, season 4. Let me tell you something, guys. I can't even sugarcoat this, because if I did I would eat it, but I am having so much fun. I am absolutely having so much fun with this build. I don't think you understand. This might be the most fun I've had in Path of Exile in a long time. This might be my new favorite build, especially since my Hex Blast mining went away. But I'll get to everything in a minute. We've got updates. So, I've got a level up point, and I've been mentioning, okay, so also I had a ship come back from in King's March, and nothing good. This is all that I got from that one ship, and I was hoping to get the 3-peat of Divine. It did not happen, but we're doing okay on currency. Still got 3 Divine. I found a natural Divine in the wild. It dropped from a monster, and then I've still got 146 Chaos here. I spent 1 Divine on boots. These boots have movement speed. I have been rocking these boots here for a while with no movement speed, which is absolutely bonkers. So I'm going to put them on for the first time. Boop. Now I just need to get all of my gems moved back over. Okay. I could see, I used these boots so long, I might be able to convince somebody to spend some. No, they're absolutely, they won't even, I couldn't even get 1 chaos for them, so they're garbage. That's great to know. I need to make sure that I've got all of my auras back. Control T. That should be everything. I've got my 4 golems. Herald of Purity. Herald of Ice, Herald of Ash, Hatred Aura. That is everything. I don't need this here. I do need Zealotry. I noticed last time that I've been neglecting using my Zealotry, like aura thing. It's not a full aura. It's weird. It's a weird skill. It's supposed to be an aura, but because it's connected to Guardian's Blessing over here, like right here, this changes the way that Zealotry works, so it's not, it's more of a, it's a casting spell that doesn't cost anything. I don't know, it's weird to explain, but it helps with damage. Now, before I didn't spend my passive point as I normally do. I wait until I get on camera to spend passive points, as much as it may hurt me in the offline. What I want to mention is that I need to start using these cluster jewels. There's a whole respec in the build guide to get this cluster jewel here and over here. Unfortunately, the 2 large clusters that are recommended, or pretty much, I don't want to say necessary, but are the ones you want to aim for in both of these slots. One of them is running for about 28 Divine right now. I've actually got saved searches on my other screen I'm looking at right now. 28 Divine, 30 Divine for one, and 15 Divine for the other. So it's bad. So I need to generate, we need to actually start generating currency to get those, because, you know, I need to make money. So, since I'm kind of deviating, like I'm not ready to do that yet because I need to get the currency. I need to obtain the jewel before I can respec to it. So, I think I'm just going to go off script and get some skill points that I don't need in the long run, but that sound good right now. Like, I could probably use this strength node, actually, which I could then use to upgrade all of my red jewels. Do I have any? Summon Stone Golem would be upgraded. My other Stone Golem flame golem. I also want to mention on my other, I don't want to swap because I'm gonna have to resummon all of my minions, aren't I? Yeah. Okay. There's a trick that is worth mentioning that I'm doing on my offhand. Okay, so if you have a support gem, so for instance, Guardian's Blessing support, once you get it to level 20, you can sell it to the vendor with one Gem Cutter's Prism, and it will return you a gem of the same type at level 1, but quality 20. So, in my offhand, I'm not going to switch because it's a pain to recast everything, but in my offhand, I have 2 wands, and I've got skill gems in there of most of the support gems that I have that I need to max out to level, or to quality 20, so I can save on using Gem Cutter's Prisms and having to run lab over and over and over again. And I also have another, what do I have over there? I forget exactly which one it is, but if you go over, you can go to poe.ninja, and there's a section where you can look at skill gems, and if you look at quality, you can search to see what certain skill gems are going for, so you can kind of like passively earn income if you have a skill gem that is worth a lot of money. Here, let me just bring this over. So here it is. So I think I have, it's got to be, I think I have this one, damage on full life support. I have in my offhand. So my goal is to get it to level 20, sell it with a Gem Cutter's Prism, get it to quality 20, and then you corrupt it. You hit it with a Vol Orb to corrupt it, and there's a chance that it would go up to level 21. If I get a level 21 20 gem, I can sell it for about 3 divine. And if you do it over and over and over again, you know, and you can choose different skills, but for me right now, doing it on a support gem is the easiest because you can just sell it and get 20% quality. It takes a little bit longer, but it can be done. Okay, I didn't realize I have a recombinator in here. I didn't use any skill point. I didn't use any of my skill points here. So what I could do is look and see any of the. Here I can use. Oh, how am I doing on fire resistance? 25 or 75, 85, 95, 105. So in the guide for the next step of the passive tree, it wants me to take this mastery. Oh, I already have it. Oh, nice. Okay. No, that's really surprising. I'm doing great on fire resistance then. Holy moly, I had no idea. Okay. Let me see if there's any other masteries that I could take that that I need later, or that could help me now. Oh, there's also gems called Watcher's Eyes. And it's weird. The written build guide for this build on max roll talks, like, it has almost like a completely different set of instructions for this build versus this guide. So I don't know. I'm just kind of winging it at this point, just trying to do what feels right. So what I can do, and we can do this right now, is I've got a gem here, and this sucks. This gem is garbage. It's just a piece of garbage. I'm going to lose a little bit of damage, but I don't think it's worth it. But you can get these Watcher's Eye gems, and I'm going to bring over this window. And you get, by default, you get between 4 and 6% energy shield, between 4 and 6% max life, and 4 and 6% increased mana. And then you get up to 3, I think, different modifiers. Yeah. And they are related to different auras that you can have on you. So I'm going to hit search again, and it updates. So if I look, I have it so that I get increased cold damage while affected by hatred, which is the thing I have. And then chance to suppress spell damage while affected by grace, which my mercenary has. So it looks like I can get this one. This is actually pretty good. 52%. So 2 divine. I don't really want to spend my entire account, my entire bank account on the gem, but I might have to. 6% increased max energy shield is really good. And the 52% increased cold damage. Oof. I think I'm going to buy it. What do you think? You know what, YOLO. You only live once. Let's see if we get it. Oh. Here we go. 2 divine. Hey, eco underscore. You're on YouTube. Say hi, Mom. You don't usually trade on camera, but that happened really fast. So now I'm just going to wait for him to come home. He's going to go look for his item in his chest. And we're going to trade. I'm going to give him 2 divine. He's going to give me this cool Watcher's Eye and accept. Thanks for that. You're quite welcome, my dude. I'm going to head back home. So now I've got 2,300 life and 1,800 energy shield. And we're going to take this out and put this in. 2,300, almost 2,400 life and 1,900 energy shield. That was huge. Now I have no money, I'm broke, but it's going to help my survivability with the spell suppression. And 52% cold damage. That's massive, obviously massive. And then I think I could probably just do this. 2386. Why didn't my life go up? If I have at least 6... Oh, 6 life masteries. I don't have 6 life masteries. That's my fault. Can I do anything over here? Chill. +1 to cold damage over time. I'm not doing cold dot. Chills from your hits always reduce action speed by at least 10%. Critical mastery. I could do reduced extra damage from critical strikes. I actually don't really know. I know we haven't really done anything yet, so I apologize that we're kind of just low balling it right now. We got reservation mastery. I don't have reserved life. Alright, I think just for now, I'll do minions deal increased damage, and we'll move on. I do want to head over to King's March. I forgot I just put on my 30% move speed boots. I was like, wow, I got to my... Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Didn't mean to go to delve. I did do a little bit of delving just to get rid of my yellow right, because I feel bad. Or sulfite. Yellow right is from Minecraft. Dang it, dude. I always do that. But I felt bad using like seeing Nico out in the wild, and I couldn't take any of the sulfite. Goodness. Couldn't take any of the sulfite. Oof, my treasury. Not looking good.
You should check out what you need.
Alright, what do you got for me, dude? Okay, this one I did send out the ship with some ore. And that's why I have weapons here. Not the normal just currency. So I'll take it all. And I don't have any gold in the treasury, so I'm not gonna do anything with it. Like, I'm not gonna send a ship out right now. I did notice, I mean, this should really come as it's a no-brainer, but I did notice when I was literally blasting maps off camera. Like, I'm not gonna do that today the way I was doing it, but I was doing like just this build is so powerful right now. I can frost blink just across the whole map, and I just blow up monsters all along the way and get a ton of experience. The gold racked up so fast, it was crazy. But we need to do maps. We need to do a few maps today so I can say I made progress. So 5's almost done. I've got to do Ivory Temple, Bog, and Atoll. Atoll? I still don't know how to say that. Now, this should not have updated, but I did have an Atoll map here. This should count, and I can absolutely run this. So we're going to jump right in, and I guess I don't have to complete the rituals. I just need to kill the boss. But we're going to do the rituals because I feel mega powerful. So we're in the map now. I'm going to activate Righteous Fire, and we're going to run and teleport. And sometimes things happen. Now my game's catching up to what I can do here. So I'm going a little bit slow because like the whole premise of, man, look at the movement speed, such a big improvement. But the whole premise of this series was always originally slow walkthrough. But if you see, like, I can just blink through all of these packs of monsters and they're just exploding. I'll take that, and I can come back and get some gold. But it's just absolute madness. Like the amount of loot that I've gotten, the gold. At one point, I was holding on to like 20,000 gold. I was able to like have King's March running for a while without having to go back and refresh them. But like, this is almost just a Frost Blink build, and then Glacial Cascade for like tougher monsters. Like, it's crazy. Absolutely. I'm also way overpowered for T5 maps, I think. But see, I can just blink through all of that, and we got a ton of wands. Sometimes this will happen where you'll get a lot of a certain item drop. So I'm going to look at all of the ones. Let's see, what's my implicit on this wand? 33%. So I'm going to look at any of these that have a higher implicit spell damage than 33. Ooh, 40. 37. It might be all of these, actually. Yeah. Wow. I can't even pick them all up. So we arrange some stuff. And then, ideally, what would be cool is if there were, like, availability to do some recombinating and make a better wand. I'm going to clear out these guys, and now I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to activate the Breach Hand. So this will get a bunch of monsters spawned in. And I'll just blink through. I'll turn the map off so it's a little bit easier to see. But I mean, look at this! How can you not have fun doing this? It's crazy! Absolute craziness, dude. Love it. I absolutely freaking love it. I'm having so much fun. And it's stuff like that. Monsters deal extra cold damage and can freeze. Oh, great. Icy beams rotate. I don't love the and can freeze portion, because I feel like I get frozen a lot. And it's really, really obnoxious. Not a lot of that's not a lot of space, so not a lot of monsters are going to spawn in. I will take this Orichalcum just because you get a buff. Wow, there's 2 back-to-back. That's seems pretty rare. But it gives you a buff where it like shoots meteors at enemies and stuff, so that's pretty cool. There we go, I got that one, so I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to leave the other one for now. There's another ritual. I think actually what I'll do is find the boss. Like, I'm not even... I can't get over how fun this is. This is amazing. Because, yeah, there's another ritual. I'm going to come back and pretty much rerun this whole map after I kill the boss. I want to see if there's a ritual in the... Actually, there's not. This map only has 3 rituals, and I already saw the other 2. I'm already here at the arena, so let me just kill the boss while we're here. Kill all these guys before they come up on me. No. Easiest boss in the game, and that got me my quest completion for the Atlas. So instead of going left there, I'm going to come down here because I know the ritual is right here. All of the rituals are going to have the same... Oh, that's right. I can't pick up any items. That's fine. They're all going to have the same sort of modifier. So this one's going to shoot the icy beams. And the monsters are going to have a chance to freeze and all that nonsense. This is another bad area for one. Like, there's no space for monsters to spawn in. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. That was really close. Didn't love that. So I do have the keystone that says that like life regen applies to energy shields. So if you are low on life, you do need the life potion to regenerate that. I'm gonna try to blink around here. Yeah, this was a pretty terrible ritual. I don't know if it's just a bad map for ritual, but 1500, not even 1500 tribute. I could check the price. Like, would that go? It's got two so I didn't talk about this. Those two modifiers at the top, it's actually technically one modifier, but the increased armor and stun block recovery, that's called a fractured modifier, and no matter what you do to this item, those will never go away. They can be extremely powerful. +1 to socketed gems fractured. That seems like it could be garbage. Alright. Sometimes the item itself might be bad, but if it has a good fracture like that, it could be worth to sell it to somebody who could craft on it, but not that apparently. What do I want out of here? I'll take that and the ritual splinters, I guess. And that is it. 28 monsters remain. Oh wait. Oh, dang it. I'll go back and do the other orichalcum. Maybe. Thank you. Get rid of all these wands. Holy moly. Good. Excuse me.
You're finished.
I also didn't check that mercenary. That might be a good idea to do. Every time you enter a new area, you've got to put your righteous fire back on. Let's check this mercenary.
Well, what's it going to
Nope, not
be?
interested. Nope, not interested. Okay. Easy peasy. Now I can head back to the hideout. And did I picked up those. Okay. We got 2,800 gold from that. That's not terrible. And we're going up this way. Why are we going up this way? What was I trying to get to? Oh, no, that's right. I'm going up this way because I want to get to that incursion. Okay. Well, let's run another map. In fact, let's just do this. Do that. And that. Cannot be stunned. Totems. Okay, we can definitely run both of these. And away we go. This will be the end of T5 maps. And we hit Righteous Fire. And it's worth noting, if any of your golems die, they will respawn, but there's like a 4 or 6 second cooldown. So if you're relying on their buff, then you will lose it temporarily. T2 map. I don't know if I need that, but there was one time. You know what it was? It was in the Freesia League. I was so desperate for maps. Like, I had no map sustain. Like, I just could not get the maps I needed at all. That I ended up picking up every single map I found. Treasury has run out of gold. All town. Yeah, I know. I've never seen that message before. Anyway, I was so desperate for maps, I picked up every single map that dropped, and I was converting them using the 3-to-1 just to tier them up to the higher maps. So like, I was out of yellow maps, for instance. So I would take all my T1 maps and the ones I had duplicates of for 3, if I had 3, you know, whatever, strand maps, whatever it was, I would sell them to rank them up to T2 and do all of that for all of my maps for tier 1, and then I would do it for all the tier 2, and then whatever tier 3s I got, and then whatever tier, and it was like, oh my gosh, and it would end up for me like getting 2 new yellow maps. Like, it's so not worth it for that scale, but I just did not have anything I could run and be remotely worth it. So I was like, I gotta do something here, man. I'm hoping it does not get to that point here. I don't even think I need that many whetstones, but whatever, I'll pick them up. I'll pick those up too. I think it's about time for me to update my item filter to go from semi-strict to strict. I don't need near as much of this stuff that's dropping, since I'm pretty much relying on the store right now, on player-to-player trade. I don't think I'm gonna find anything good, and I don't have enough currency right now to do any crafting, although I'm not the best at it, and it is sometimes just better, it's easier to just try to play the game and get a bunch of currency and then buy the thing that you need.
Sent you to finish what they could. My time is precious. Don't waste it.
Haste, yeah, I don't need any of this. 1 chaos, it's not worth the fight.
You seem to be going the wrong way.
That's when you know you're in a pretty good position, when you can look at that and go, it's not worth fighting. Acceleration Shrine, amazing. Best shrine in the game. Second best shrine in the game. There's an experience shrine as well. Gets you more experience. Watch this. I'm going to zoom. Of course, we're at the end already. Empty display case. Get him with zealotry, and then boom. Yeah, that acceleration shrine accelerates everything. I don't really think I need to check any of this. There's still a lot of monsters left. Why am I stuck? I will stop and grab that chaos. No, I think the shrine already wore off. Must have been it's a short one. It's so good it only lasts like 45 seconds. What's over here? Bunch of extra monsters, I'll take it. Oh, and that's all the monsters. Okay. Grab these wisdom scrolls. The reason why I'm really focusing on wisdom scrolls, you may have noticed I'm picking up like every pack of wisdom scrolls I see. It's because all of the rings and stuff that I pick up for disenchanting, you have to identify them before ROG will disenchant them, and that takes a lot of orbs of wisdom scrolls. Excuse me. All right, we're gonna get scarabs there, and then I'm finally gonna go into incursion. I'm gonna update. Ooh, my arcane fire. How you doing? I think yellow maps might be a good place to start using scarabs. I haven't really talked about them because I haven't been using them, but we pick them up every time they come on the ground. And scarabs are just ways that you can add your desired content to the game. And there's pretty much scarabs for everything. So if we want to focus on incursion, we can put all of our points into incursion, you know, on the path on the atlas tree, and then use the appropriate scarabs to force that content into the map, so we can try and get the most bang for our buck as we possibly can. Just the explosions, guys. I mean, come on. I know it might be a little bit hard to follow And sometimes even I get lost and I'm the one playing it, but I'll lose my cursor and just like things will start going crazy.
The choice is yours.
Storm Call of Charthus. Set the marker after a short duration. I wonder. So here's something I can do. I can look at this in here, and let's say, what if I get it to level 20? It's worth 20 casts. It's not very much. That's unique though. What if I got it to level 21? Who knows? All right, I'm not gonna worry about it.
Some would call you a coward.
Anyways. We're going really good, but yeah, I think starting in yellow maps, I may start using some scarabs. Not only, especially if I'm just absolutely demolishing things like I am here, I may just use the scarabs even just to make them harder. There are scarabs that can just legitimately just make the monsters have more life or have more monsters. Stuff like that, so that you can, you know, get more reward. Which is the whole thing why we're playing this, right? Get rewarded. There's another crafting recipe here. Love to see it. I think because they changed the way that you get crafting recipes from unveiling, that you see them, they're more in the maps. It used to be that you had to unveil certain modifiers from Betrayal. Like, certain Betrayal Syndicate members would only offer certain types, or certain certain members would offer certain unveilings potential for certain item types. So I forget who it was, but famously there's a guy, let's just say it's Leo, and you would have to get him in an encounter, and he would have to drop a ring. Like, he had a special ring unveiling. So you'd have to get him in a map, beat him, and then hope that he dropped a ring, and if he did, hope that that ring had the desired unveiling available. Now I think they took that all out and they just put it all in the maps, which is, I like that better. Alright, we're gonna go in here. Incursions have increased pack size. That's gonna be great for obviously monster killing and doing all the things. I do want to go ahead and deposit my money into King's March. 7,400. It's not much. It's going to last me 2.5 hours. But look at this. Oh, you know what? I did add more farmers and more disenchanters. So I think I've got 3 disenchanters now.
Hello.
I do, and they are working. This thing was filled up yesterday, so they're doing great. I've got a good amount of dust. That's going to be something that we always need.
Oh, hello there.
So I need to start picking up jewelry again, and things that I can give to them to disenchant. This is all unique items. I do have Animate Guardian skill gem. I have not summoned one yet. I'm waiting to see what kind of items I get, especially going into yellow maps. But speaking of yellow maps, that's going to be something for next episode, guys. This was really good. You know what I want to do? Here's something. I've got some transactions here. Let's do my purple portal effect, please. That won't take effect until I do this. Weapon added effect. Add the Syndicate devised unique finisher to any weapon. It amplifies the deaths of unique monsters you kill. Sure, let's do that. We're using that. I've got these microtransactions. I may as well use them, right? Oh, I don't like that. Chaos board? That's cool. All right. Cool. That's it for today. I want to thank you so very much. Now, just full disclosure, I have a lot of time to record today, so we're probably going to see some progress. So like, I don't know. I got a lot that I can accomplish today, so we'll see how it goes. I think next episode, though, we will be hitting into yellow maps. Hopefully I get this lava lake and shore, but I got a good number of maps, so the ideal situation is we run 2 or 3 yellow maps, and then hopefully we can start to see some of the trials of ascendancy in those maps. I don't know when they start showing up, but we need to do the final lab. I think I can absolutely crush it right now. I just don't want to spend the currency to buy the key to get in. I want to see if I can get one naturally first, and then that will be another huge boost to our character. Very excited. I want to thank you again so much, as always, for watching. Hope you had a good time. I know I did. And yeah, I will see you next time.